All right. So hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me today for my presentation on exploring the role of nanomaterials in enhancing robotic sensory, nanorobotics, and actuatory systems. My name is Darshan Gokulraj, and I'm a senior at Great Valley High School. My reasoning for researching this topic was to better understand how scientists are trying to advance robotics. As a student who has participated in robotics for 7 years, this topic really captured my interest. So nanorobotics is an exciting field, although it's largely theoretical at the moment due to current technological limitations. Scientists are working hard to overcome these challenges, and the use of nanomaterials is a key part in that. Scientists so far have found materials like graphene and carbon nanotubes to have incredible properties, such as high strength and electric conductivity. And these properties enhance sensors and actuatory systems in robots. For instance, nanogels, which are hydrogels and embedded with nanoparticles, these particles can respond to changes in heat, light, and pH, making them useful for advanced actuatory systems. These technologies also have many practical uses. For example, precision surgeries, better prosthetics, and environmental monitoring. All of these could improve people's lives and increase productivity in industries such as healthcare and manufacturing. For my literature review, according to research studies, nanomaterials like graphene, carbon nanotubes, and nanogels are revolutionizing this process of robotic sensory and actuatory systems. These materials improve sensitivity and functions, for example, showing the great potential for turning external stimuli, such as heat or light, into mechanical motion, making them ideal for surgical robotics or artificial muscles. Scientists have also found some of these nanomaterials have synergetic effects, which means these materials can work together to make systems and robots more efficient and effective. In addition to medical uses, nanomaterials can be applied to manufacturing, improving the precision of robotic processes at the microscopic level. An issue with this process of corroborating the data was because this topic is so precise, there wasn't many sources that I could take from. And when I did find sources, these sources were very different. So it's hard to fact check data by corroborating them. A specific source I wanted to highlight was nanocomposite hydrogel actuatory hybridization with various dimensional nanomaterials for stimuli response by Han, Chung, Han, and et al. This article went to specific detail on how specific nanomaterials like graphene and nanogels work together in order to respond or adapt to their environment, and how these materials could be applied to nanorobotics in the future. For my methodology and results, this paper was based on peer-reviewed studies from sources like IEE, Explore, ScienceDirect, PubMed, and Google Scholar. Findings that using nanomaterials in robotics significantly improve performance. For example, a specific nanomaterial with silver nanoparticles, which enhance thermal conductivity in actuators, which is a useful tool for robots working in challenging environments, like extreme temperatures. Similarly, zinc oxide nanowires convert mechanical energy into electricity, which can be harvested by robots for use in sensors and to keep the robot going. These findings emphasize the versatility of nanomaterials in advancing robotic capabilities across various sectors. Finally, with my conclusion, in summary, the integration of nanomaterials into robotic systems offer tremendous potential for advancements in many areas. We've seen how many materials like nanodiamonds and carbon nanotubes can provide exceptional strength and sensitivity to robots, enhancing their performance in everything from surgery to environmental monitoring. Looking forward, developments in nanotechnology will likely lead to robots that are more efficient and more precise and better suited for real-world applications. Whether it be in healthcare, environmental processes, or manufacturing, nanomaterials will be central to shaping the future of robotics. As we continue to explore these possibilities, it's clear that nanomaterials will play a key role in overcoming existing challenges and pushing technological boundaries. I would like to thank Gifted Gabber for helping me throughout this process, especially Dr. Christina Ilova. She guided me throughout the tedious process and gave me criticism, which helped strengthen my paper right before submitting to JSR. And I thought that was really helpful because it was like 2 or 1 day before, and I was really stressing because I thought it was fine, but then after meeting with Virgil, I was like all over the place. So I thought it was really helpful. And I would also like to thank Dr. Virgil. Without his organizational advice, my paper would not be as structured as it is now. And this paper really opened my eyes to like the different types of robotics. And like regardless of shape and size, this paper taught me that robotics is useful on every like sort of level. And this paper also taught me how to manage my time better and like always to think deeper since there's always a more effective solution. And yeah, that's it.
It's a great paper. Very interesting one. So my question for you is, how do you see, so from your perspective, and think about the advancement of nanorobotics in near future. How do you see the advancement when it comes to environmental science?
So you can use these nanorobotics to clean up plastics. For example, plastics are a really prevalent issue in terms of pollution. And since they're so small, some of these plastics, it's hard to get rid of them. And with the right like nanorobots, you can have these robots clean those up. But you can also use these robotics and sensors. Like for example, you can sense like the heat and how much, and like you can use this to like collect data on certain environments. So it's either like pollution or just like environmental surveying. Yeah.
Thank you. Great.
Excellent. Excellent, Darshan. Two questions for Darshan.